So we're in your business math. We're in chapter 2, section 8. And we're talking about discounts, and we're talking now about the trade discount. So if you own a business, you may have a catalog to look in, and it will have suggested retail price and the list price. Well, the list price is in the catalog, and then the retailer, you'll probably receive a trade discount on this price. So because you're probably buying multiple items from their catalog. The price paid after the trade discount has been subtracted is the net price. So you know how to do this. Basically, you are looking in a catalog that has a discount. So because you are a business, you're going to buy multiple. So they're going to give you a percent off. And that percent off, you'll take off your regular price. The trade discount is a percentage of the list price. So just remember, you have some list price is that price, the retail price that they're selling, and then the trade discount is that discount that you're receiving. And that will be a lower price you'll have to pay. Therefore, we'll discuss how to find a percentage of a number. A percentage of a number is part of the number given in a 100th part. The percentage of a number is a real number and not a percent. It should not have a percent sign written after it because it's the real number. One way to find a percent is the ratio method. Now, remember, you can use, use and change, just basically change this to 18% to decimal 0.18, and that's because you're dividing it by 100, so you're going to use a ratio, but a ratio here, we're going to set up a ratio, and we're going to be doing it by the ratio method instead of the decimal method of finding percent. So to set up a portion to find the percent, 1,200 is 100% of the whole amount. And you're looking for the amount that is 18%. So basically, here's your equation. You want to know what percent, or your percentage, what is the percent, 18% of 1,200. So let's make it basically making your ratio here. Of course, you always remember the 18% here is going to be on the bottom number. The 18 is going to be in the bottom. So x over 18. So always remember this number here is going to be in the bottom. And then 1,200 over 100. You know that 100 is going to be in the bottom of one of these. And so basically you're going to take this, the larger number here, divided by 100 and x. Now you're going to do your cross multiplying. Remember how we did the cross multiplying? So you have 100 times x equal 100x, and then you have 18 times 1,200. If you did that on the calculator, it's going to be 21,600. And now you have to divide it by 100 on both sides. So you'll have x equals, you're dividing by 100 on both sides, x equals 216 after you cross multiply. Going back and forth is called cross multiplying. Because this is a ratio, you can always cross multiply to find any number that's missing, like your x number. This is algebra. This is actually fun to do, so it's not a hard process. Of course, you're probably familiar about turning this percent to a decimal and then multiplying it out, which you can do too, but they want you to do it this way in this situation. So we're going to do example 1 here, so down here. So let's see how yes, example 1 is right here in this little corner. 88% of 9,550. There you do. X over 88 equal 9,500 over 100. You do your cross multiplying, which I did here. I mean 100x equal 8404. Then you divide it by 100. You're going to divide this by 100 here, because you did this. 840400 divided by 100, you have 8,404. Is 88%. Does that look like 88% of 9,500? Sure is. So you can take, basically taking 9, I did here, basically 9550. Times, because you're doing 9,500 times 88. So I put my work here. So this is the work of 9,550 times 88, and you can do your multiplication here, and that's how I got this 8,404. So, because multiplied this times this. So this times this times this. 100x equals 8,404 because that's how I got it, because I times this times this. So this times this, x times 100 times 88 times 9,550 right there. And so that's how I got that number. So, okay, so you know how to do it. Let's do number 3. Number 3 on here is 31% of 543. So let's do that. So 31% of 543. Do your proportion x over 31 equal 543 over 100. So you cross multiply 100x equal 31 times 503, which I did here. So now I'm going to multiply this, which I did here on the side. 540 times 31 equals 16,388. So 100x equals 16,833. So what did I say, 38? 833. So divided by 100. So you get 168.3. That's going to be your answer, 168.3. So let's do number 5 here. Number 5 is 28% of 949. So 28%, let's do that, number 5. Is that number 5? Well, that's number 4. Let's do number 5. 100%. This is equal. 100% of 64 is going to be 64. We know that. But to do a ratio of that, you would have to say x over 100 equals 64 over 100. So you're going to have 64. So that's your ratio you set up. Very easy one. Okay, let's go on to the next example. So the next example here, let's see. All of these are the same way. You're going to do the same way. Set up your portion for these. And basically your proportion is going to be what? X over 100, you know, and then this would be 24, X, I'm sorry. Your proportion is going to be X over 24, and this is going to be 845 over 100. And you set up your proportion, just like you did it here. So here's a sample solution. This one up here. Let's do this one so it's all done for us here. 15% of 950. So you could just multiply this by an exponent of 0.15, and then you'll get your answer. But let's do it as a proportion. So you're going to always take your number over here, the of number, 150 over 100, and then x over 15. And then you're going to do 950 times 15 is 14,250 because you cross multiplied here and got that number. And then you have equal 100x, so you're going to have to divide this number by 100, which we did here. So you have 142.50. So your base number is 950, right? $950. So that's your base number. And you're going to get 15% off, then you're going to get 142.50 off. So you subtract that, and that's what you're going to have to pay, $807.50. You see that? So it was, so this here is basically, after you find the percent off, you got to subtract it from the base price because you're getting that percent off. So anyway, that's the solution for that one. So let's see here, example 2. Let's go on to your example 2. Example 2 here, let's do this one. So Sports Auto Supplies ordered 300 windshield wipers. The list price for each wiper was $5.10. The store received 15% discount on their order. How much was the trade discount, and what was the net price? So first of all, you have to find the discount. How much a discount? So what was the discount on one wiper? So we have $5.10 over 100 because you have a 15%. So over 100 because you know that you're always going to take this number and divide it by the 100, you know, so 100, because you know, divided by 100, you're dividing it, because this is always 100th. So $5.10 divided by 100 equal X over, because you want to find the price here, divided by 15, because here's the 15. So here we have $5.10, and you times it times 15, which you get $76.50. And you do cross multiply 100, so 100x equals 76.50. Then you're going to divide both sides by 100. So you're going to divide this by 100, $76.50. You're going to divide by 100. So your discount price on each one is only going to be, is going to be 77 cents on each one. So when you divide it by 100, you get 0.765, which equals 77 cents. So you're going to find the net price for one wiper, $5.10. And each wiper you're going to get 77 cents off. So each wiper is going to cost $4.33. And of course you're going to buy 300 of them. So you're going to spend $4.33 instead of $5.10. And you times that by 300 and you're going to get, it's going to cost you $1,299. But you did get 77 cents off each of those wipers. So that's your discount price. See how to do that? So let's see here. This at the bottom, I'll do a couple of these and just show you how to do. You got the list price, the discount price, and you want to try find the trade discount, and the net price. The trade discount is going to be how much you have off, and then you're going to subtract that from your regular price to see what you have to pay now. So let's do number one here. So we have list price and $80. The discount is 15% off of 80, and so your trade discount is $12, and your net price is 68 here. Oh, this is how we get. So this is how we get these. This is the answer. Those two are the answer, right? So we're going to find the trade discount. To find the trade discount, you're going to take 80 over 100 equals X over 15. Remember, $80 over 100, because you're dividing it by percent, means 100, has to be over 100. And X over 15, do the cross multiply, 80 times 15. 80 times 15 equals 1,200. And then you're going to basically take 1,200 divided by 100, which is going to be, your trade discount is going to be $12. So you get a discount of $12 off, but your list price is $80. So $80 minus 12 is going to be $68. So your price that you're going to have to pay is $68. The list price is $80, but you're only going to have to pay $68, right? So you got that? How we did that? Let's do number two. $3.50. You get 10% off. So you have $3.50 over 100. X over 10, here's the 10. So here's your portion. You're going to cross multiply $3.50 times 10, it's going to be 35, equals 100x. So you're going to basically divide this by 100, so you get 35 cents. So you're going to get 35 cents off $3.50. So if you take 35 cents, $3.50 here, here's $3.50 this here, minus 35 cents, you're going to have $3.15. It's going to cost you $3.15 instead of $3.50. These are pretty easy. It's common sense. Use your common sense and see. $149.20, and you get 20% off. So we're going to take $149.20 and divide it by 100 because we have percent. We divide it by 100. And then we have X over 20 here, because we want to find this number. So then we're going to take 149.20 times 20, which I did here. 149.20 times 20, I got $2,984. But I have to divide that by 100 because it's by 100x on the other side. So 100x, so divide it by 100. So we're making it $29.84. So my discount is going to be $29.84, which I write here. That's my trade discount. And so now I got to take that off because that's what I'm going to get off my price. So $149.20 minus $29.84. So I did that right here. 149 minus, and I got 119.36. I almost made a mistake there. 119.36, and that would be my price. So I'm only paying $119.36 when if I had to pay full price, it'd be $149.20. See how easy? Okay, let's go on to the next part here. Okay, sometimes trade discount depends on how soon the bill is paid. There's what's called chain discounts. So the retailer may receive a chain discount, which is a series of discounts. If you pay your bills earlier, you get more of a discount, right? And so say you had a discount, the first would be, you might receive a chain discount such as 10-51. Okay, what in the world does that mean, 10-51? The supplier might say that if you pay in 10 days, that's 10 means 10 days, you receive a 10% discount, a 5% discount, and a 1% chain discount. However, if you pay in 30 days, you only receive 5% discount. And then if you pay, if you only pay 60 days, you'll receive 1% discount. If you pay all of these, you can receive 10%, 5%, and 1%. So let's look at this and see how they do this, because I think it's kind of important that we know. Probably be a question on your desk too. The rocking chair lists at $110 with 20%, 10%, and 5%. The retailer receives all three discounts if payment is made in 10 days. Find the net price that the retailer pays within 10 days. So we have to find the net price of our 20% discount. So this is the chain. So first you're going to get 20% off. So you do this by putting x over 20 times $110 over 100, just like we did before. 100x equals 2,200, then you divide it by 100, and you get $22. So you're going to take off $110, you're going to take off $22, and so you're going to have to pay $88 instead of $110. You got a lot off. You got $22 off. But because you also are going to get at the 10% because you paid early, you have a chain. So now you take this $88 that you're going to pay, and you're going to be able to take 10% off that too. This is a great discount. Chain discounts can be good if you pay off right away. So you have x over 10 and $88 now over 100. 100x equals, because you're cross multiplying here, 100x equals 880. Divide it by 100, so you have another $8.80 off 88, because you're getting 10% off. So 88 minus $8.80, you're going to now pay $79.20. But you're also going to get a 5% discount. So you take that, this is the chain. You take the $79.20, and then you're going to take 5% off that now. So 5% off that, you do your math here. You do your x over 5 equals 79 over 0.2 over 100. Cross multiplying, you got 100x equal 396. Divide it by 100, and you're going to get another $3.96 off. And so you're going to subtract that now. You're going to subtract $79.20 minus $3.90. So your total price after this whole chain is going to be $75.24 instead of $110. So you're getting a lot off with the first chain of 20, then 10, and then 5%. So these are chain discounts. So very, very fun when you get a chain discount. But you have to pay them off in 10 days. If not, you're not going to get. You're not going to get in 30 days. You may get just a 5 and a 1, and then after. So it depends on how, when you pay it off. So you have to find each one of these separately. You can't add them together. You have to find them each separately. Okay. Look at the chain discounts again. Can you see? Okay, let's see. Well, this is the thing you're finding you're suggested with your discount, and you have to go through each one of these. So I'll let you do that on your own because I'm not going to go over these. You'll have these chain discounts. So I think I'm going to stop there, and then we'll go on to the next section in a little bit.